Hi everyone and welcome back. So, I have a cousin's wedding to attend and I also got this video suggestion from you guys. And since a lot of you like the makeup kit videos, I thought of sharing my wedding guest makeup kit with you. I'm packing for the wedding and it's going to be a daytime summer wedding. I have never attended that before. But I want my makeup to be on point and there are going to be a few more functions. I've got all my favorite products because as I said, I want my makeup to look flawless. So let's get into it. So let's start with skin prep and let me tell you, I really like prepping my skin because I love my skin and I want it to look its best. So since the wedding is going to be a daytime wedding, the first product in my bag is going to be a sunscreen. Now this has become my favorite sunscreen. It's the Unkissed Capsule Sunscreen from Dew. I recently tried this because the texture was very interesting and this sits really well on my skin. It has got a very serum-like texture. Just make sure that you're not layering this on top of a lot of skincare products because then it kind of starts spilling. So what I do is I just wash my face, apply the moisturizer and then the sunscreen. I also really like the packaging. The application is very easy. It has got no white cast. It goes transparent on your skin. Like you can see blue capsules in the formula, but as soon as you start blending it in, it becomes completely transparent, as you can see, and it's not going to look this glowy. Once you finish blending, it's going to settle on your skin. You can see completely clear, zero white cast. So yeah, I was really happy with this purchase and I carry this sunscreen everywhere with me. So after sunscreen, I like giving my face a nice spray of a primer mist. Right now I have the MAC Fix Plus. Now this is a spray that can be used at any step in your makeup routine. You can use this to prime your skin, to refresh it, or even if you can't blend any cream products, you can just spray this all over your face and finish the blending. You can also use this for setting your face, but I will not recommend that because the mist is not very fine. It kind of messes up my makeup if I try to set my face with this. It makes my skin feel very nourished, very hydrated. So yeah, this is one of my favorite primer sprays. Then I always have this eye cream. I want my under eyes to look really fresh because most of the creasing happens over there. This is the vitamin enriched eye base from Bobbi Brown. Now this is a high-end product, but as I said, I want my skin to look its best, and this is going to make your under eye makeup last really long, and it's also going to keep your under eyes nourished under all the layers of makeup. You just need the tiniest amount, so this pack is going to last very long. Next, we're going to get to primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Control Mattifying Primer. Now, this primer has also got salicylic acid. This is a mattifying and oil controlling primer. Makes my skin look really smooth. I like focusing it in my T-zone, and I also apply a good amount in my smile lines because this also prevents creasing. I really like the texture of this primer too because it doesn't feel very silicone-y. As you can see, it's very lightweight, very smooth, but not too smooth. What you need to do is you need to apply this primer, blend it in, and then just leave your skin for at least a couple of minutes before moving on to the next step. The next product that I have here is a skin tint. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint. My shade is Golden 01. Now for me, I'll never opt for a foundation for a daytime look, and that's simply because of the heat. It's gonna be at least 39-40 degrees outside. Your foundation is gonna melt right off your face. It doesn't matter what foundation you're using, it doesn't matter what kind of skin prep you're doing, it's the truth. In 40 degrees, your makeup is gonna melt to an extent. So for me, I like to opt for something that's lightweight so that even if it starts melting, it doesn't look weird, you know? I can just blot it off. This skin tint has become my favorite. It was between this and the Smashbox Halo Moisturizer. I've seen that the Smashbox Halo Moisturizer transfers a lot and that has a very dewy finish. So that's something more for dry skin, and for me it's for winters. This one is amazing, has a nice lightweight feel, isn't too dewy, doesn't transfer that much, has got sheer coverage. It does blur your skin just a little bit, makes my skin look nice and even. So yeah, this is the base I'm wearing for a daytime look. And now what if you have access to air conditioner and you really want to wear a foundation? Your best bet is going to be the Smashbox Always On Skin Balancing Foundation. This is the one I'm wearing right now, and the air conditioner has been off for a couple of hours. It's really hot. Trust me, I'm sweating. Even my hairline is sweating. But yeah, this foundation really stays. I just love how this is not setting in my smile lines, and I am feeling the heat, but it's not melting off of my skin. So yeah, this is like the most long wearing foundation that I have. It also has a very nice natural skin-like finish. You can build it up. It has got nice medium buildable coverage. The shade match for me is amazing. This one is in the shade M10 and this is my perfect shade. If you want a high-end foundation that's worth every penny, trust me, this is the best you can get. It also has an amazing shade range. Moving on to concealers, I have got a couple of concealers. First is the Too Faced Born This Way. This one is in the shade Sand. Now I have got a couple of shades of this concealer. One is Cookie and then the other one is Sand. Now Sand is sort of a highlighting shade for me. I just use it under my eyes. And Cookie is a correcting shade for me, but then again, it's a little bit too yellow for my skin tone. So I end up using Sand most of the time. So I don't have to tell you this. This is known to be the most full coverage concealer out there. You can do a lot of things with this. I just need like the tiniest dots under my eyes to completely cover my dark circles. It's got amazing coverage, blends effortlessly. I like blending it in with a sponge because that kind of absorbs a little bit of product so my concealer doesn't look cakey. This is the best glam concealer you can get. Another concealer that I have is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This one is in the shade Caramel. I received it along with some other makeup products from NARS when NARS launched in India. Now this has become my go-to concealer. It's a phenomenal concealer, something that I've never tried before. This gives you the coverage, but it looks so skin-like. The finish is everything. Also, I did get my perfect shade. This is Caramel, and I love using this for the no makeup days. When I'm not using any base product, I'll just apply a little bit on my under eyes and cover my pigmentation with this. It just looks like nothing on my skin, but it gives me the coverage. This is definitely a high-end concealer worth trying. It's so lightweight, so blendable. So yeah, this is something that I'll use for a daytime look and pair it with the Bobbi Brown skin tint. This is your perfect combo for a natural lightweight makeup base. Next, let's get to blush and contour. It's the Smashbox Halo Sheer to Stay color tint. This is a lip and cheek tint. I've got 3 shades of this. This one is my favorite. I received this recently. It's the shade called Blush. It's a nice vibrant pink, but once you apply it on your cheeks, it kind of shears out and gives you this beautiful natural pink color. Also nice and pigmented, not too dewy. Again, it's summer, so I am opting for products that are not too much on the dewy side. I'll say that it almost turns matte after application, especially on my skin. It does turn matte. So what I like doing is I'll take just a little bit on the back of my hand, then I'll shear it out, then I'll pick it up with a brush and then apply it. Now this is very long lasting, but I do like double blushing, so I also like carrying a powder blush. This is the Too Faced Cloud Crush Blurring Blush. The shade that I have is Velvet Crush. So this is a very neutral shade, goes with almost any kind of blush and all outfits. Now this blush is not liked by a lot of people, but I just love it. I think it's an amazing blush to just top off your cream blush, you know. After applying this, you can just spray your face with a setting spray. A lot of people say that it's straight up chalk, and they are kind of right. I mean, it's not super duper pigmented, does kind of feel like chalk, but the thing is that I like chalk. So yeah, I like these kind of blushes. I don't like blushes that are super pigmented in one go. This is something that I can build according to my need. Next, we have a setting powder. This one is from MAC. This is not exactly a setting powder, it's a powder foundation. It's the MAC Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. I'm in the shade NC41. Now, this is something that I bought to use as a powder. As a setting powder or a compact, you can say a compact. I love this as a compact. It has got some coverage. Love the shade for me. If you actually want to use this as a powder foundation, I'll say that you go for a dark shade if you're NC40. But this is hands down the best compact I have. This keeps my makeup matte for so long. I'm wearing it right now. It has a very natural matte finish and it keeps your makeup matte for really long. This is a base product from MAC that I like a lot, even more than their Studio Fix Fluid Foundation or any other base product, to be honest. Then I have a highlighter. This one is from Kiro. It's the Kiro Prism Perfect Highlighter. This has got a couple of shades, Sandy Rose and Pearly Bronze. I really like this highlighter. It's very finely milled. One of the shades has got this pink kind of undertone, then the other one is more like a champagne shade. The thing is that it looks really good on my skin tone. I recently tried the Kilowatt highlighter from Fenty and I really don't know what the hype is all about with those highlighters. I mean, I didn't find them worth the price. But these are amazing. The only reason why I like them is because this looks really good on my skin tone. Along with this, I will definitely carry a liquid highlighter as well. This is the K-Beauty Illuminating Liquid Luminizer in Champagne. This is the one I am thinking of taking with me. Now you can use this in a few different ways. You can mix it with your skin tint. You can mix it with your foundation. This has no visible shimmer, as I mentioned in my last video. So yeah, it gives a very nice glow to your skin. If you're wearing sleeveless, you can also just apply a little bit on your collarbone, on your shoulder, and you're popping. So yeah, this gives a very natural dewy glow, perfect for a daytime look. I won't apply it on top of all the powder products because that kind of moves the base is what I've seen with this highlighter. So yeah, that will make your base patchy, so don't apply it on top of powder products. Just mix it with any of your cream products or apply it on top of your cream products. Now there are a few reasons why I like having a powder highlighter and a liquid highlighter separately. Number one, powder highlighters are super easy to apply. You just pick it up on a fan brush, swipe it on your face and you're done. You can also apply some on your inner corner and brow bone without disturbing the base. If I try to apply the liquid highlighter in my inner corner and brow bone, that's gonna remove the concealer from there and then it's going to look very patchy. This is basically a nice highlighter for beginners and an amazing one for nighttime makeup looks. On the other hand, I can mix the liquid highlighter with my base products and get a more natural look. So this is more of a daytime highlighter and this is more of a nighttime highlighter. So for contouring, I'm just taking this one product. This is the Rare Beauty Bronzer Stick. This is in the shade Good Energy. It has got the perfect undertone for my skin tone. I love this for contouring. It blends really easily and yeah, it doesn't turn patchy. That's all I have to say about this product. So let's get to eyeshadow and I'm just taking this one eyeshadow palette with me. It's the PRAUSH The Showstopper palette. This has got 18 shades. At first when you look at the shades, they are going to look a little bit confusing. That's what happened with me. But when you observe, you have all kinds of shades over here. You have got your pop of color, you've got your neutrals, you've got the golden, you've got the silver. You also have bronze, a very nice dark brown shade and a black shade. This is a must-have for me in an eyeshadow palette. I personally love this palette. The mattes are super blendable. The shimmers are amazing and I use this black for my eyeliner. The final product for my face is going to be a setting spray. This is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. Now this has a nice fine mist and a natural finish. So this is like the perfect setting spray for making everything look like one layer. It sets your makeup, it makes it really long lasting and you can also use it to refresh your makeup. I did talk about this in the last video as well, but in case you haven't watched that, this is my favorite setting spray. Then I have some eye product. First, my go-to eyebrow essentials. The NYX Thick It Stick It eyebrow gel and then the Nykaa brow pencil. I've talked about these in a lot of videos. This is my favorite eyebrow gel and then this is a really good eyebrow pencil. Then I have the Sky High mascara, my most trusted one, so I'm definitely taking this. And then a black coal. This is the Kiro All Day Comfort Kajal liner. It's the one I mentioned in the previous video as well. I really like the pigmentation of this liner. I mostly use it for tight lining and once it sets, it's not gonna move. Ultimately, the lip products. I can't have enough. I'm not taking just these three, but I'm definitely taking these three. First lip combo that I love and have on my lips right now, the K-Beauty Lip Liner in Fame and the e.l.f. Lip Lacquer in Fantasy. I like lining and filling in my lips with the lip liner and then applying the gloss on top. This is such a nice shimmery gloss and the lip liner is just the perfect brown. Now along with this, I also have a pink outfit and a dusty blue outfit. So for that, I am carrying a lip tint. This is something that I tried recently. So first I'm just gonna line my lips. This lip liner can also be used for contouring. I mean, I do like using it for giving some shape and dimension to my lips. It's the Etude House Glow Fixing Tint. Now this one is in the shade Mauve Mint. I really like it. It has not got too much color. You know, it's sheer as you can see. But it's nice and glowy and it does tint my lips. And that's it for the video. Let me know if you want affordable recommendations as well. If you have any queries about any of these products, do not forget to mention them in the comments. I'd love to answer them. If you found the video helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!